Alright, YouTube, I'm back. I'm back better than ever with a major update, a major upgrade on my ghost tricks. Now, a lot of y'all probably already know the ghost tricks. We all know the ghost tricks. 6 million ways to die. Nah, I'm just kidding. But there's different ways to run this deck, and I run it how I run it. I'm not judging any other ghost tricks decks, but I still feel I have the best ghost trick deck, and I have every ghost trick card known came out thus far. And I'm here with a updated profile. I started off with like 60 cards. Fell in love with every ghost trick to where I didn't want to remove any. But as time goes out, you see within the deck pros and cons, and you wind up managing good from bad. Enough for the talk. I'm going to start my profile off with 3 lanterns, 2 snowmans, 3 Jinshis. She's a search. She's very important. I'm running 2 mummies. Why 2 and not 3? It's because I personally feel I don't need 3. I really feel like I don't need 3 of a lot of cards. But we're going to get onto that, and you'll figure out, and you see the strategy I'm running with. I have 2 skeletons. I'm running 2 skeletons. This guy right here. It's to the point where I don't even need him anymore. But his effect is just like an automatic. Like I wind up using him without even wanting to use him, and he drives people crazy. People hate this deck because of him, and I try to use every other card but him, but Skeleton is the man for that. I'm running 2 Nikos. Why 2 and not 1? It's because, even with break, I still would rather use break on something else. And I studied this deck enough to know that, yes, you can bring back cards as fluent, but if you really want to get your chaos effect, which I'm going to get into a little bit later, you would want, the right ghost trick cards. Double of them. If not 3 of them, double of them. I'm running 1 doll. I'm running 1 Yeti. I had 2 Yetis, but, 1 is good for this deck's purposes. I mean, Yeti is just Yeti. Like, if you don't know what Yeti does, then Yeti really helps you redeem yourself in the attacking matter. If there's attacking going on and just attacking, Yeti will redeem you. I'm running 1 Mary and 1 gold. Can't have 3 gold, can't have 2 gold. You can only have 1 gold. Gold is nice. I'm running 2 needle worms. And why 2 and not 3 is because, like I said, don't need 3. I mean, sometimes 3 cards are actually clutter the deck, and you don't want to draw a relevant 3rd card. And like I said, I started off with about like 60-50 ghost trick cards. But now I'm running this a 45 deck, which I'm actually excited. So I'm running 2 needle worms for bad boy business. And I'm running 1 card D and 1 Morphin Jar number 2. While I'm running a Morphin Jar number 2 in other profiles, I haven't seen a Morphin Jar number 2. I mean, I don't know if y'all forgot, but Morphin Jar number 2, he really supports the ghosts and their theme. as far as putting cards down. And he could really twist up a field that's like, whether you have the upper hand or not, if your opponent has the upper hand, he really switches everything around. And once you have Knight activated and your field and just everything is going for you, and you flip him over, the whole deck goes back into the whole field goes back into the deck, reshuffles, everything comes back face down depending on how many monsters you had. So that's really good. That's really good. And only level 4s or lowest could be summoned, special summon, face down. So that's just an excellent card to have in your Ghost Trick deck, I think. And it has yet to fail me. Now, those for the monsters. For the spells, of course, I'm running 2 parades. Parade is a field you would want to have in the beginning of the duel, of course. You know, parade is his name. The name says it itself. Parade allows you to get cards. It allows you to basically set your field up how you want it to, and that's a must, especially in the beginning of a duel, to start your field up faster. And just of any other reason, it's good to have another one so you'll be able to always reset your field. Of course, I would have to run not 1 but 2 mansions. 2 mansions. Mansion is good. Mansion is good for the upper hand from parade. Once you set your field up, it's okay to have a mansion in there come and play. So you would want these to come out first. These come in, but at the end of the day, all 4 of these fields, both of these fields, actually, is what gets your ghosts. It's what enhances the potential of your ghosts. I'm running 3 Swords of Concealing Light, just for lockdown purposes. Like I said, this deck is it's really 6 million ways to die with this deck. What I mean by that is, with cards being face down, you could either attack at light points, you could keep flipping your skeleton as much as you want, you could just, you could survive. You could hold it down, and by the time, your Swords of Concealing phases wear off, you're able to, be more on track with the duel that's going. Why? Because your opponent just probably banished, or you probably just got rid of nearly half the deck, depending on how your strategy is moving. What I mean by that is, I'm running 2 Book of Moons to support what I was just saying about having the field locked down with face down. Flip Needleworm, Book of Moon him, flip him again, Book of Moon him again. It's really ridiculous how a deck would just go in your face to the graveyard, banished, and by the time you get to even do something, it's not adding up really, because you done messed up your opponent's combo and what they had going. 1 Regeki and 1 Pot of Avarice. I haven't seen a Pot of Avarice in a Ghost Trick deck. I feel it's a good card to have, not only because you draw 2 cards after putting 5 monsters back into your deck. You can also redeem your monsters. You can bring back your XYZs if you need to. If you went over and you was just maxing out in the beginning and you're still in the duel, this will save you. This is like a reset in a way. Now, as for traps, I am running 3 Ghost Trick Vanishes. Ghost Trick Vanish helped me a lot of times, a lot of duels. You want Lightning Vortex, you want to get rid of monsters, Dark Hole, any type of destroying, whatever. This protects Ghost Trick cards from being destroyed, targeted by card effects. So basically, all Ghost Trick cards face down, Ghost Trick cards that are set up in your spell and trap, Ghost Trick cards that are on the field. If it has Ghost Trick, these is protecting. See a lot of people with 1, see a lot of people with 2. I'm running 3 just because of purposes of having to reborn certain cards. Now, if I reborn certain cards, I would want it to be worth it. I don't want to keep reborning advantage if I only had 2 vanishes or only 1 vanish. Keep 1 advantage to protect what's going on. So just to, it don't hurt to have 3. And with the chaos, if you don't need 3, you can always add a card. A ghost trick card at that. I have 2 breaks. 2 breaks is good. You have 1 face-up ghost trick, and it's destroyed. Battle card effects, however, exactly 1. You're able to reborn 2 cards, and that's good because that also help you exceed XYZ to your most, meaning if your monster's destroyed, you can easily bring back the same level of stars, 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 3, or however you got in your hand to match it, but usually you would bring back, monsters that'll benefit you. This is bring back your chaos with this. I mean, this card right here is actually good. This is actually good for reborn and ghost tricks in a way. And I actually like this card. I like the fact they came out with that card. I'm running 1 night. 1 night, not 2. I guess night would be the card I would get back from any reborn in a card situation. I would get back a night only because of 1. But, however, night is destroyed. Your opponent cannot attack for the rest of the turn. So that's a plus. So just when they get night off, it's still like an aftermath. Which is like, damn, that shit is still in play in a way. But, night, I like night. I like night or not. 1 go around. Go around is good. Go around at night. Them 2 next to each other is a real beautiful thing. Even for those that are up, you can always put them down. When your opponent sees you have this and this, he's already froze. He's froze because any monster in attack, you can put it down. You always reverse your opponent's battle positions. So that's real good. And face down is one of them. So with them going face down, Ghost Trick Knight lockdown, it's amazing. 2 scares. Running 2 scares, not 3. Like scare a lot because scare you can just keep. You can hack your cards to do whatever you want. Perfect example. Depending on if you're really scared at the moment, and I say that because you can flip your face down defense position monster face up defense and put 1 card down if it's a ghost trick. But I use scare for a lot of other reasons. I use scare for like needleworm. Scare him, flip, book a moon him. Scare him, book a moon him. So that's just maximum right there. Like I said, this is a 45 day. Running 2 needle sellers. 2 needle sellers. Needle sellers is good because there's a lot of face down. A lot of face down on my end. So this is a bigger end on me. This is like a Regeki. It's like a 3rd Regeki for me, depending on if my opponent monsters is face up and I have face down monsters, needle selling. It's not a Regeki, but with what's going on, yeah, it feels like it. Period. And 1 rare card that I haven't seen nobody with in a ghost trick deck, except for me, and I don't know why, but I'm literally looking close, is Ghost of Grudge. This card fits perfect in this deck. Not only because it says ghost related to the ghost, and this is not a ghost trick card, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a ghost trick card, but this card is beneficial because the more cards in your opponent's graveyard, meaning 8, if you already use Needleworm twice, that's 10 cards in a graveyard. So if they have strong monsters and you at that moment, and they at that moment where they're attacking and they're just marching through your monsters or whatever the case may be. This card is very good because all monsters currently on the field at that time become 0. So the opponent, if they're in the middle of attacking and you play this, they will, backfire on them. They will lose the difference depending on what your defense is. But it also helps your opponent just stay in defense mode because most likely they will put the monsters in defense mode because this card is very, very powerful at that moment. And like I said, for your opponent to have 8 or more cards in their graveyard, dealing with this deck and how this deck is arranged, this card is really awesome. This card is really good. It's a great card. Now, for XCs, XYZs, could have 3. I might have a third one on the way. But for right now, I have 2 Alucards. I'm running 2 Alucards. Alucard is good. Alucard is great. He's powerful. He's the man of the deck. There's a guy of the deck. And I'm running 2 Angels. It's the lady of the deck. She's a chaos. She's everything. She's everything. 10 attachments on her. Automatically you win the duel. Meaning how her effect works at its best. If you have 3 XYZs on the field, Ghost Trick. Whether it's a Dullahan, so Q Boss, or Alucard. If you have 3, you can XYZ or 3 for Ghost Trick Angel. And if you have 1 card in your hand, no matter what kind of Ghost Trick card it is, you can add it as attachment. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is 10 attachments. Depending on if you use your attachments before you chaos. If you happen to have a clear, and the field is good for you and your opponent is not as competitive as you thought, that's an instant game over. Her effect is nice. I love this card. Thank you for making her. Like I said, the man of the deck, the lady of the deck, king and queen. I'm seeing a lot of people with 1. I run 2, so Q bosses. I'm running 3 Dullahans, 1 Fortune Tune, 1 number 83 Galaxy Queen, 1 number 39 Utopia Roots, number 34 Terabyte on Kappa, and a number 54 Lionheart. Now that's it for XCs. Now, I'll just give you a brief moment at the sides. This is rare footage right here. You'll never see this. And I'm presenting it to you. Why do I have a bunch of cards in my hand? Because this is all Ghost Trick. Now, they're not literally all Ghost Trick, but they're around Ghost Trick to prove my point on why I have every Ghost Trick deck. Every Ghost Trick card, and why I have the best Ghost Trick deck. Because I can always maneuver my ghosts. So if you've seen a lot of Ghost Tricks and you said why he doesn't have that Ghost Trick in his deck, why he doesn't have this card in his deck, trust me, I have the card. It's just that at the moment, I rather, I'm brainstorming on strategies. Why? Because with this deck, 6 million ways to die. And that's how I treat it. But these is my sides. I have 3 Steins. I have 3 Witch. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, don't fool yourself. Do not think I'm missing cards. It's just that you can't have every Ghost Trick, and you want your deck at its best. I have 2 Werewolves. I have 3 Mummies. I have 4 Snowmans. Now I know you only have 3, but I'm about to show y'all that I have a lot of Ghost Tricks, period. Like, I can always have a Ghost Trick for me, you, and everybody. This is my favorite deck, ladies and gentlemen. This deck actually brought me back into the Yu-Gi-Oh world. I have 2 Dolls. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Spectres. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Yoki Uno. I see this card in a lot of everybody's deck. Now, this card right here particularly, why she's not in my deck is because she's I'm not going to say stall, but I am going to say stall only because she makes your opponent think twice about attacking it or not. That's if she's revealed. If not, she actually does work great, but it depends on what you got going. Like from the deck I just showed you, my main deck or my ghost trick, from what I just showed you, how they moving, it's like straight to the point. This is a helpful card. Yes, this is an annoying card. She's very pretty and she'll hurt your opponent because no matter what monster, depending on if they can be targeted by a card effects, whatever. If so, they can have the strongest card and it'll just stay in that position and they will have to tribute it. If not, it just stays there and clogs up their field. And I think personally her effect with clogging the field would be with her and So Q Boss. So Q Boss clogs the field with her. She'll clog the field, and it'll just be a field where your opponent can't do nothing but just draw and discard because they can't do nothing, depending on what the field is. But that's another game strat. And like I said, 6 million ways to die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Yetis. I have 5 Yetis. I have 1 in my deck. Yeti's a good card. I had 3, then I had 2, now I have 1 because it's straight to the point. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Nikos. 8 Nikos, ladies and gentlemen. I have every ghost trick card there is. I'm the ghost trick king. I consider myself. I have the best ghost trick deck, I consider. 3 Steins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 skeletons on my sides, just because he is everybody's worst enemy. 2 extra Genshin's. 1 museum. Parade. 2 mansions. Of course, 2 spaces. 1 extra Book of Moon. Terraforming. Field barrier. 1, 2, 3 gravity bombs. Imperial order for my continuous traps. Masker restrict. Another ghost trick knight. 1, 2, 3 scares. 1, 2, 3, and 4 vanishes. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say thank you, YouTube, for your time. I have every ghost trick card that came out. I'm going to continue to master this ghost trick deck at its most and at its best, at all elite purposes. And I want to thank y'all once again for really witnessing that this is all facts and no bullshit. All ghost trick cards presented to you. And I just showed you the best ghost trick deck. And I'm out.